In 2025, I was able to turn a little amount of money into a lot amount of money within the same year. And I'm about to tell you exactly how I did this. And I think it's honestly going to shock you guys because it has really nothing to do with the charts and everything to do with my mindset and what I was actually doing outside of the charts. I think this is going to genuinely surprise you. Number one thing is simply I cared more about the skill of trading than the money that trading brings. And I think a lot of people struggle with this because they see trading and they see it as a monetary, job. They see it as you can make a fuck ton of money. But what does it matter if you make a fuck ton of money if you can't be good at the skill? So I was sharpening my skills all of 2025 to become better at the skill, not primarily for the money. And overall, that allowed me to quit my job later in the year. Step number 2, which is kind of the same thing as 1, is simply being better emotionally, not being scared to enter a trade, not entering a trade too late because I was sitting here deciding if I should enter or not sitting here and taking out too early because I was too afraid to lose the amount of money that I put on the table. You have to put a certain amount of risk on the table and be okay with losing that amount of money. Step number 3 was simply caring more about the quality than the quantity. Who cares if you take 20 trades a month? Who cares if you take 2 trades a month? I'm not telling you to trade less or to trade more. What I'm telling you is stop trying to hit a consistent amount of trades every single month. There's going to be really good setup months, really bad setup months. What you have to care more about is the quality of your trades. If you're taking 20 trades in a month and it's insane A+ setups every time, then do it. Who cares? If it's 50 trade a month, who cares? Do it. You have very good quality trades being presented to you. You want to take action on it. Stop sitting here and trying to only take 2 trades a month, or stop trying to sit here and force 50 trades a month. Some months are going to be a lot more volume compared to other months. Focus on the quality and not the quantity. Step number 4 was I actually started improving things outside of my life. Whether it be going to the gym, whether it be eating better, whether it be taking some time for myself, whether it be taking days off, but sometimes you have to do things outside of what your skill is to reset yourself. A lot of people are super hard ass when it comes to wanting to work 24/7, and I'm kind of that way. But everything changed when I started caring about aspects outside of my life, like going to the gym, like starting to collect cologne, or buying new clothes to look a little bit better in terms of how I perceive myself. Because at the end of the day, it matters how you perceive yourself. If you don't like the way you look, how do you expect to trade correctly or be good at a skill when you don't even like your current state of being? And step number 5 was very simple but very hard. And that very simple but very hard thing was I used the law of detachment to completely detach myself from the money. And I think this was a very, very difficult thing for me to do, and many traders, because like I said in the beginning of the video, you are trained to trade because of the money. Like at the end of the day, you need to make money to pay your bills. But if you have that mindset and you only care about the money, you're not going to care about trading. You're not going to care about only taking good setups. You're not going to be patient. You're going to start FOMOing because you want to make more money that month. You're on a crazy winning streak. Other than the last 4 days of the month, you wipe it all out because you're trying to FOMO into trades. And me looking back at my journal, me seeing what I was doing wrong was exactly that. I was taking more volume trades towards the end of good months and destroying my win rate, destroying my risk to reward rates, and destroying my profits. If you have a good month and you're on a crazy win streak and it's towards the end of the month, take the rest of the month off if you want to continue to try to make money that month. Because I promise you 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a negative P&L those last couple days rather than just taking that break even and taking the crazy good month as it already is. Stop forcing trades, focus on quantity. If I sat here and I told you that if you were to sit here and be patient, if you were to sit here and not force trades, only look at quality setups, only take A+ setups, you're going to be profitable, period. And if I told you that, why would you stop being patient? Why would you start forcing trades? Why would you start feeling FOMO if you know that is not going to work? Because about trading, it is a game that you have to survive longevity. 99% of traders aren't profitable year over year, and you somehow think forcing trades to get your dopamine levels that day up is going to make you a profitable trader, you're just straight up delusional. Wake up, trade smarter, and everything will change for you.